Hi guys, we're back on ArcoLinux App. Today I probably will again go out of my comfort zone. I am not a programmer, I am a dabbler. But I can wait till I'm dead and still not know all I need to know about programming. Or I can start recording things that I do know and start sharing immediately, all mistakes included. So those are the options. So the current thing is that we have sudo python. This is the current come on thing. And the topic is, the last thing I did was provide prop link, which gives us a nice little link. But Drunken Alcoholic, and please give your suggestions on Discord, says, wouldn't it be good to have a threaded process? So there are two big guys that really take a long time. That's this one and that one. And for the rest, we can all wait. It's no problem. But this is actually a long thread. So it's like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, I believe, on my machine anyway, right? And this is ArcoLinux, so it's half of the size, so probably 5 minutes. Anyway, as long as these guys work, well, the system, the app becomes, so to speak, unresponsive, but basically it's not, because if you click somewhere, it will do it later and later. So it remembers all your clicks. But wouldn't it be better, is the question of Drunken Alcoholic, if we put this in a thread, so I can keep on cleaning things or installing things. And these two are, for me, essential. The others are less essential. Now, multi-threading is something that is in our systems as such. So let's investigate other apps. And that's Software is one we're developed by Surfy basically, and now also by Fennec, and I'm just observing more or less. What we need is threading, right? So anything with the word thread would be something for me to watch out for. So Control C and Control F, I mean, and then thread or threading, and threads, they're all commands like that. So import threading, multiprocessing pool, thread pool, threading. I have no idea what this does. We should read. Install thread alive, false log file, thread wait for pacman log file. Now, not everything we see here we're gonna need, right? But that's one. Where are the functions? Let's see if it's mentioned here. Threading. Like I said, way out of my comfort zone. Let's have a look at the ArcoLinux tweak tool. File, open recent, and then ArcoLinux tweak tool. Here as well we have a functions, FFFF, of functions. You go there. GUI is done. Control F, thread. This is rather less complicated because let's go first to the top. That's not the top. All right. For instance, when we do the H blocking, we say FN threading thread. So basically we're sent somewhere else. We're going here. Threading. So we're getting the threading from FN, that's it. Threading thread. Target is something, set block. So we're going to go to set block here. What was it? Underscore. Set H block, by the way. So it's going to go here, and that's what it's going to do. Okay. And the arguments are self, widget get active. Then we're gonna start the thread. We're gonna print something, and we're gonna show something in the notification. And that's it. So this I can read, this I can understand. So that's the only thing we do. Okay. So now I did see just 5 minutes ago a video about threading, and there it was done differently. So this is how it's done here. Threading, from threading import thread. Thread alive. You read about, you just skip the debug things in the sense that it's text, but read it. And otherwise we start the thread. So th is something else we should have a look at. Th, 221 things with th. So here it's the installation, and later on we'll have the remove, I guess, the uninstall with no threading there. That's interesting. So uninstall. Okay. Problem is a dot would help, because, well, we only have 15 now. So th start, but none of those guys are relevant. So basically it's just the one. This one. So here we're starting the thread, and here we're gonna check if the thread exists. The lock exists, and the wait for lock and all that. So this is preparing. Okay. Back to this one. Here we start. How should I implement this? First of all, the system needs what it needs. What does it need? It needs threading. So again, a thread. We're importing it from event, maybe that's a good thing. So from functions, we import threading. Fine. We'll do that too. Now we have this application that does the following: sort imports. So he is going to do this for me. It's an extension. It's called iSort from Microsoft. All right. Save. So now we're importing threading inside functions. So in the process here, no, there. In the ArcoLinux tweak tool, we've got that. Fine. And we go and have a look at some things. This seems like a good one. Daemon true start. What else? Get lines. We need to have sent them arguments. This seems like the easiest thing to do, but this of course won't work. All the rest I can use. So that's a good block to grab. And where shall I put it? The ArcoLinux ISO. Let's start with that. The ArcoLinux thing. Check package installed. Oops, wrong place. This one. On probe clicked, probably somewhere at the top. So we scroll until we see on create Arco. That's that. And we see on create arch. Somewhere in here, here it is, the command is given. Right, in here I should do something. Now the glib idle thing, we've covered that, so that's no need, and the print is probably as well. Okay, so all we need is this code. T equals the function threading thread, target is, and all the rest I don't get. So this is a function. I don't need a function. I just need a command. Can I say command? Save. No need for this anymore. We're not going to do that then. And how does these threads work? That's a good question. Investigate. Give me some more information, and otherwise we'll check on the internet. We'll do that anyway. It's quite complex if you see the code like this, all arguments that we send and we use. And here we do a T1 and a T2, so two of them. I don't see a join there. Not that it's maybe important. Okay, the internet, right? Give me knowledge. Python. Threading. Threading, or intro list to threading in Python, Python threading, Python tutorial. So maybe by example, I'm always a guy that uses that. That we've done. Arguments. What's that? Specifies the arguments of a function. Args, tuple, and then. Okay, not enough. I need something like this maybe. Let's go to the websites. We're in Python 3. That's important to check out first. If you're in the correct URL there. Who knows later? 4, 5, 6. Current thread, accept hook. Get identity. Enumerate all kind of things. What were we looking for? Threading thread. Arguments. The constructor should always be called with keyword arguments. Arguments are group, should be none. Car is called and be invoked to be the run of method. Yeah, run it. None. Nothing is called. Name is a thread name. Where is name? Name is none. Okay, there is already a thread name. A list of tuple of arguments for the target invocation. Damn, I wanted to have more information on that one. If not, none. Bon. Alright, let's run it. We'll see. So if we give you no info at all, how will you react? This is not no info, right? This is no info. We'll see the errors. Can I do this? Can I run this? ArcoLinux App, yeah, check. I have a click here. We get this, and it's not running because this thing is still blue. And if it would be, oh yeah, sorry, my mistake. Super Q. What did we do wrong? It's this one that we've now programmed, right? So create, and then we get the problems. Self argument, self quarks, str object is not callable, string object is not callable, string object is not callable. Okay. But I do think it wants 2 arguments. So that's one thing. Let's see what this is doing. String, same thing. Self quarks. Okay. Really out of my comfort zone there. Group non-target objects, non-name string, iterable any. Target is object. What is the target here? Threads. Here we give it a name and a target. Control find. So that's another thread. Basically, this is too complex. How about this one? We give it this, a target. Self widget. Widget get active. It goes to a function. Set h block. Sure. Do we need a definition for this? Is that the problem? Is that the problem? No clue. This is in here and that's in here. Self toggle state. Self toggle state. Yeah, it comes from here. I don't have to do all that. Just need to make it threading. Give me some more knowledge. Python threading example run command. Example of running a function on the thread for time looks for a moment. Okay. Target this task. That's all there is to it. Oh, that feels me like a number. Now I'm a dummy. Target is task. What's task? A definition. Should we make a definition for it? Target is task. Okay. What do you know? You get the definition, guy. Watch it. Yeah. But this is what I would put in my definition. Will it run it then? This one is with arguments. Because we send it to this one argument, another argument. And it will do that and will do that. I don't really need arguments. But this sleep one, yeah, let's try it. What I've got in my mind. We can keep looking at it till we grow old. Def build arch. And then we grab this. And we grab this. Save. Thank you, Black, for making everything nice. And now command is no longer command, but is build underscore that was underscore arch. Now build arch maybe needs this. It doesn't get it. Why? What's different? Target task, go to task. So none of these. Save. again, what's different from import threading? It's not needed here. That's here needed. Thread is thread, target is task. Thread, target is task. And the argument self we don't need. Why are you now not known? Why don't you know the thing? It's there. I did not make a typo. Why? Give me an error code. Talk to me. Build arch is not defined. I know. I thought you were going to say that to me. But it is. It's there. Def build arch. What is not okay? That one is here. And this is in a def. This is not in a def. And mine is in a def. So he doesn't get it. Loser. Self build arch. Cannot takes 0 positional arguments, but 1 was given. Main build arch takes 0 positional arguments, but 1 was given. Self. I get no errors, but I don't get any action either. So let's have a look. Print test. Is he going in there? Ah, that's interesting. He's still busy. Of course, it's threading. Control Shift Escape. Oh yeah, baby. Make Arch ISO, is that the name? I think he's busy. We'll soon know it enough. We'll soon know it because the CPU will go wee all up. We're building ISOs, so we'll take a look later. But we can't close it then if we thread it. I can't click anything else, so it's not really threaded. I would think it would be in a different terminal and we could do our thing here. So what is it doing? It's running this. But is it running in a thread? I hope so. Right. Right. Here we do not launch it with Alacrity. Here we just push it to the back end, and that's the only one that works on Wayland because of it. But I would have expected that it worked. So we can test this again. There are the spikes. So it's doing its job. It's building an ISO. And we'll soon have one. But the better way to test it is add the code to the ArcoLinux. Or actually something smaller. How we see immediately the effect. The problem is maybe up. What happened? The close worked, right? This is done. The close worked, and our ISO is there. Delete. So the application works, but not the way I thought it would work. I would have thought the button would be released. When we click it, we could do other stuff in the meantime. So I want to check that. I'll take the same code. Fix keys takes a while. And I wonder if I then can install the ArcoLinux Nemesis scripts during its thing. Because that's the idea of multi-threading, that this is separate. It is do your thing. And we can do our thing here. So when I click close, it's gonna continue with the click that I've made, and ArcoLinux Nemesis script is in data. So if the reasoning behind this is this, and we have the key, fix arch clicked and probe clicked, get Nemesis clicked, on arch server clicked, here the keys, on Arco key mirror and so on. This thing. That's it, eh? Is it? Be really sure. It's going to, if we click on install ArcoLinux keys and mirror list, it's going to go to on Arco key mirror click install. We're sure. So this thing needs to go to this thing. Does he get that? I don't know. Seems he does. Event threading thread. Start. Let's see. So the fix keys, and I can't click anything. So this is not really multi-threading. What I'm doing, is it? We have here a thread join. Give some more examples. Yeah, people do one thread and two threads and three threads. I've seen that too. When you create a thread, you pass it a function and still and a list containing the arguments to that function. Yep, okay, that's clear. Now that's clear, finally. In this case, you're telling the thread to thread function and to pass it one as an argument. Ça va? A daemon, yes, true. That's true. We did not add daemon true. Let's read it. A daemon thread will shut down immediately when the program exists. A daemon thread will shut down immediately when the program exits. Sorry. One way to think about this is to consider daemon thread runs on in the background without worrying about shutting it down. Threads that are not daemons will wait for those threads to complete before it terminates. That is kind of important, right? If a program is running threads that are not daemons, then the program will wait for those threads to complete before it terminates. We don't want daemons then. Threads that are daemons, however, are just killed. So I'm building an ISO and I shut down the app, boom. Okay. So that's not gonna be the solution. You want to wait for the thread to stop. No, I don't want to wait. That's the whole point of the exercise. Join, true. I've seen that. Thread 1, thread 2. Nope, 1 is enough. What's that? Thread pool executor. The race conditions. I read about that before. One thread. Oh, my brain. My poor brain. What happens if we click here? Okay, that's nice, right? Huh. The function monkey. You send monkey to here. Animal gets replaced with monkey, print hello monkey. And this is still Python threading, okay. Activate the threading. Go for it. They're building it up. So, importing threading, my function, threading thread target is my function. I need a definition. As argument we send monkey. Do I have an argument? Do I have an argument to send? No. No. I have a definition. It's going to target. Go for it. T1 starts, but we just have one. Was interesting, but not closer to any solution. Codeberry school. Threading basics. So they all point to the definition here. Okay, I figured it out ourselves. I need a list append. So we can do that too. Here we send some numbers with it. So, not sure, because it's still not ready. When I close it, everything goes on. He remembers all my clicks. That was just the point, right? So that this can be, so to speak, unfrozen. I feel I'm close, but I can't finish it now. So if you close this, he still remembers again and again all my clicks. Let's quit it. Let's quit it. That's the last click. Now I'll do one more, because otherwise my code is broken. My repo is broken. What am I missing, right? Close already. Stop. Is it now finished? Guess so. Let's see. Control T. Update my system. Is everything okay? Yup, everything okay. Nothing to do. Cool. So, best advice I can give you, again, given this advice already in the past, walk away, let it sink in, think about it, talk with your wife, think about the threading, go do some garden work, think about threading, et voila. All right, this is where we're at. We'll leave it at this. No application, nothing put out. I want to dig in deeper. It's working, but is it working really? Threading. All right, that's the video. Cheers.